Few skiers carry contest tricks onto serious freeride faces like Marcus Eder. In 2021, Marcus Eder released a 10-minute ultimate run linking Zermatt's glaciers to a valley in South Tyrol. Years earlier, he'd been a race kid carving narrow pistes above his Italian hometown. He went on to win major freestyle events, ski slopestyle at the Sochi 2014 Olympics, and claim the Freeride World Tour title in 2019. Film segments from Alaska to the Alps showed how far he could push mixed terrain. Let's trace how a racer from South Tyrol ended up skiing one of the most ambitious lines ever filmed. Marcus Eder was born in 1990 in Brunico, South Tyrol, surrounded by steep alpine valleys. He started skiing at about 3 years old, spending winters lapping the local slopes near home with family and friends. Everything began on short, repeatable runs close to home. Through his youth, he followed the classic regional path into ski racing, learning edge control and timing in gates rather than terrain parks. That structure later supported every trick he brought onto far more exposed terrain. In the mid-2000s, on those same South Tyrolean hills, he began shifting from racing to freestyle. Rails, small jumps, and early park setups offered a different kind of progression than the stopwatch and ranking sheets. He committed fully to freestyle around 2005, chasing national contests across Italy and quickly stacking results. The focus moved from split seconds to airtime and rotation. These early years built the trick vocabulary and comfort in the air that he later carried onto natural terrain, turning a local race kid into a serious freestyle contender and setting up the move to bigger stages. From those Italian contests, his first big international breakthrough came in 2010 at the 9 Nights event in Austria. After earning a wild card through a video competition, he arrived as the outsider, faced some of the strongest park skiers in the world, and won the event. A backcountry-style castle jump became his launchpad. Within a year, he also secured the overall title on the SFR Freeski Tour, gaining a wild card into the X Games in teens. Those results showed clearly that he could spin and flip with style, while handling the pressure and visibility of top-level park contests in Europe. By 2011 and 2012, Eder was testing himself beyond pure park setups and perfect landings. He won Red Bull Linecatcher, a contest mixing freeride landings with big freestyle tricks, and took the World Heli Challenge title in New Zealand, where access came by helicopter. Freestyle tricks were landing on truly consequential faces. These hybrid events required reading variable snow, cliffs, and natural transitions while still delivering technical tricks. Each line blurred the boundary between slopestyle and big mountain skiing and nudged him towards steeper venues where a missed landing meant more than a lost score. In 2014, Eder represented Italy in the first Olympic ski slopestyle event at the Sochi Winter Games. He finished 15th in qualification with a best score of 79.00. He missed the final but confirmed his place among the world's elite park skiers. The stage was global, but the format stayed controlled. Soon after, he appeared in major ski films like Matchstick Productions' Days of My Youth, skiing everything from technical lines to creative park features. Those segments showed he could transfer contest-level tricks into remote locations far from manicured courses, hinting at what might be possible on even wilder terrain. Around this period, Eder joined the Freeride World Tour, stepping into a circuit built around steep faces instead of rails and kickers. He spent several seasons learning to choose lines under inspection-only rules and scoring systems that prioritized fluidity and control over spin counts. One fall could end both the run and the season. By 2018, he had earned second overall on the tour, proving he could contend for the title against lifelong big mountain specialists. For a skier raised on parks, that result made his push for the overall crown even more unusual and anticipated. The 2019 Freeride World Tour opened in Hakuba, Japan, on a face lined with cliffs and couloirs. Eder's run combined a floated 360, strong control on exposure, and fast, clean skiing to take the win in the men's ski category. A contest line now looked like part of a film segment. That victory put him at the front of the overall standings from the first stop. It also showed how his freestyle background could be used without sacrificing the security judges demanded on big faces, and it set the tone for the rest of his title campaign against more traditional freeride specialists. Later that winter in Fieberbrunn, Austria, he put down another high-scoring line and clinched enough points to secure the 2019 overall title. The run featured a controlled top section, technical airs, and sustained speed through complex terrain that punished hesitation. There was almost no room for visible mistakes on that face. By the final stop in Verbier, Switzerland, he had the margin to ski for the crown rather than survival in the rankings, closing the season as Freeride World Tour champion and showing a park-bred skier could dominate the premier freeride circuit. With that 2019 title secured, Eder began stepping back from full-time competition to focus on film projects that would not be decided by a single score. Interviews describe him redirecting energy into long-form video ideas rather than a full tour schedule from January to March. The next challenge would not be a single judge run. One long-held concept was a continuous descent that could show every part of his skiing in one piece, instead of being scattered across different edits or contests. That idea became the foundation of what would be called the Ultimate Run, his most ambitious project yet. Planning for the Ultimate Run focused on linking real locations into an imaginary single line. The descent would start high above Zermatt on glaciated terrain, then work its way toward his home valley in Italy, following a story only possible on snow. Glaciers, crevasses, and seracs created strict margins for every turn. Because the terrain was so varied, the project required careful timing with snow conditions and stable weather windows at altitude. Over 2 seasons, with more than 90 shooting days in the Alps, the crew gradually stitched sections into a believable top-to-bottom story that still felt like one run. On the upper glacier sections near Zermatt, Eder skied steep faces, narrow slots, and ice formations with park-style tricks layered on top. Clips show him dropping into hanging fields, threading through ice towers, and spinning off natural features where the run-out fell away sharply. Here the exposure matched big mountain contest venues, but without judges. These sequences demanded precise speed control. Overshooting meant broken ice or unseen crevasses, while coming up short could mean clipping features mid-rotation. Each line raised the standard for what a freeride-focused edit could include in real terrain and real conditions. Lower down, filming shifted to his home region, Klausberg and the Arntal Valley, including a castle near where his family has roots. Eder rode man-made jumps into steep chutes, wall-rode Castle Stone, and skied narrow village streets as if they were an urban terrain park. Natural slopes and built features now shared one run. The production reused existing infrastructure, bridges, streets, walls, under winter snow, making the descent feel anchored and lived in places rather than only remote wilderness. That blend underlined how his skiing could adapt to almost any surface, from ice blocks to roofs and stairways. When Marcus Eder's The Ultimate Run, the most insane ski run ever imagined, premiered online in November 2021. The full edit ran about 10 minutes. Viewers saw one apparent continuous line from high alpine glacier to valley village, even though it had been filmed over many days. 10 minutes compressed several seasons of ideas and logistics. Ski Media described it as one of the standout edits of the decade, and it rapidly accumulated millions of views across platforms. That reaction pushed Eder's profile far beyond contest fans and into wider sports and outdoor audiences. Beyond dedicated ski outlets, recognition widened when The Ultimate Run received Sports Emmy nominations in 2022, including for post-produced audio and other categories. The project later won a Sports Emmy, highlighting how mainstream sports media rated the production alongside major broadcasts. A 10-minute descent now sat beside global events on awards lists. For Eder, it underlined that a skier's creativity, combined with patient planning and editing, could produce a piece treated like a full-scale documentary, not just a niched action clip for dedicated skiers. Even after shifting focus toward films, Eder has continued to appear at innovative contests. In 2025, he competed at the debut ski event of the Natural Selection Tour in Alaska, advancing from a tight qualifying battle with a high-scoring, trick-filled line in variable conditions. He was again mixing freestyle combos with complex terrain choices. That appearance showed he still welcomed competition formats that reward creativity in natural snow, carrying the same blend of park precision and freeride reading that has defined his career into a new chapter. Across decades, Marcus Eder has treated skiing as a single spectrum, from short local pistes to Olympic slopestyle, from Freeride World Tour podiums to a 10-minute imaginary descent filmed over glaciers, castles, and villages. His path shows how control from racing, tricks from park circuits, and judgment from big mountain contests can combine into one continuous line. Within those constraints, his legacy rests on pushing how much a real filmable ski run can physically contain. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss what's next.